Dang it, Steve, you did that.
He backed it in! He backed it in! 15. Mark has hit 16. Where's this one going? Way up the hill.
As bad as I've ever seen Donnie Long look, but give Tyson credit, that's it.
He collapses, and that's what.
What time is it?
Game time!
Man, my people.
Welcome back. What's going on, Cap?
Hey, man, I just came from back there in the back, I was lacing up my shoes, you know what I'm saying? Putting my gloves on, making sure I had my hands tied right, you know what I mean? Making sure my tennis shoes was laced up, making sure I had the right sportswear on, you know what I'm saying? Making sure I was feeling universal, man. Y'all know what it is. Let's get to it.
Already. Throw the Towel Spot Sports Podcast with your boy, King James DeFaro. Y'all know who that is next to me, man. CTG.
Captain Great, man.
My man.
What's the deal, my brother?
Man, a lot's going down in the sports world, brother, and I just couldn't wait to get back here and talk to you about it. Shit.
Man, before we let anybody hear what we got to talk about, bro, first off, I'm going to tell y'all, like, comment, and subscribe, right? And be looking out for Good Synergy and Throw the Towel Sports Podcast uncut. Let me throw that in there. Uncut on rumble.com. Yeah, I said it. I know it sounds new to y'all. It's not on the thing. I understand. But it's part of the arsenal now. And we click, booming on everywhere. So be looking out for Throw the Towel Sports Podcast on rumble.com. It's getting ripped.
You say Rumble, that's that click, boom. Like,
You heard what I said, bro. You know how I'm cut, man.
We're gonna talk about that a little bit later, though.
Hey, how you doing, family?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm healthy. I'm here. You know what I mean? You know what to do, man. Your boy can't complain. Y'all, I've been for the first time in the podcast, you know what I mean? Well, not the first time, but your boy been in the same spot for a minute. My traveling has slowed down a little bit, unfortunately for me. Right. Great for work, great for this podcast, and great for the fans, really, y'all, to see that the show kind of gets better when I'm not moving all around. Even though your boy do miss being out, but there's a lot of shit going on, man. Yo, just for everybody, just let y'all know, Treehouse Seasonings LLC. You know what I mean? It's barbecue season coming up. You need something to put out there on your grill. You need something to put on whatever you're putting on the grill. I don't care if it's fish. I don't care if it's vegetables. But check your boy out, Treehouse Seasonings. Your boy King James DeFaro got a nice little seasoning mix I got for y'all. Sprinkle on there. You never lose a barbecue competition.
Hey, say that again. And I'm gonna tell y'all firsthand, this is non-biased, right? I've been eating this man's food for a long time, I'm not gonna tell y'all what kind of signatures he got because y'all trick him. Y'all would try to trick me, and that's okay. I'm not gonna let y'all trick me into telling y'all. I ain't no snitch. I probably had one pair of stitches in my life, and it went from snitching.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Chef Dub, He got that rub.
Oh, yeah.
Raw seasoning. He got different types of seasoning. You're not gonna miss a flavor. I'll tell you that. I still got a little bit of the patented creation. I'm gonna tell y'all like that's how I'm gonna hit him like that, and I'm not even gonna mess with y'all on that, because I still got that when it came out the pot. Whip it,
Woo! Woo! Original.
I
Yo,
got that.
shameless plug. Just want to let y'all know. TreehouseSeasons.com. Go check us out.
Go
Yo,
ahead.
so let's get back to the sports world, man. We got a lot going on out here I want to talk about, man. But before we do that, how you doing, Cap? How you been, brother?
Bro, I'm favored and highly blessed. All right.
Oh, okay. Talk about it.
First off, I want to give huge kudos to my whole team, right?
Squad.
Shout out to my Good Synergy team. Shout out to my man my man Pharaoh right here on this here podcast. Shout out to my Good Synergy podcast mates. Shout out to Jello Suspense. Shout out to I'm gonna make this announcement right now. Shout out to Buddha Lovers Bud Club.
Buddha Lovers Bud Club. If you ain't on it, get on it. Go to your IG, Buddha Lovers Bud Club. Get that. That's all I'm
Just got out
saying.
the phone with them this morning. Just put together a crazy show. Definitely coming to the podcast. It's gonna be called Blunch Time. Okay. I mean, if you friends with us, you've been knowing us, you know what the grind been for us, and you know what we capable of. Be looking out. Blunch Time. You know what I mean? I know we kind of off subject right now, but we just giving flowers to the team.
Y'all know how we do, family.
He asked me how I was doing, so man, look, it's Captain Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from I'm real life speaking from the heart right now, and I definitely feel good about what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to my team because we the greatest.
Squad.
We just picked up Buddha Lovers Bud Club. We got the Blunch Time show coming, and we got a roast session, which is, I mean, if you ain't smoking at that time, then don't ask for no invite. And if you ain't bought them jokes, man, this ain't the show for you. Man, that's what's going on, fam. We grown. We LLCing out here pretty much, man. We a business, man. We living. We living. We living. And
big
we create.
Shout outs to all my EIN number brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it happen. Big shout out to all my LLCs, Soul Props, everybody out there trying to get it in the grind. Y'all know what we do. It's Throw the Towel Sports Podcast.
Come on.
It's your boy, King James the Pharaoh. I'm here with your man, CTG, Cap the Great. Y'all know what it is, man. We was just talking to family. All our cousins, all the primos, my primos, my primas, my cousins. Y'all know y'all family when y'all
know what it is.
Especially when we live. When we doing live sessions, y'all know y'all family. So I had to find out how you was doing, Cap. It's nothing but love, big dog.
I feel it. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you for asking.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget to subscribe at Petty with Love too.
Don't forget.
Because that's Midwest J channel. That's if y'all don't know Midwest J, he also go by J Killer. That's his rap alias. Justin, that's his name. Petty with Love. Come on.
Petty with Love. Go subscribe.
Please do.
Follow.
I can't forget that.
Y'all know what it is. So, they ready? You got a bell for me somewhere? Something? What time is it?
Man, what? Bell?
That's what time it is. Sounds good to me, brothers. Y'all know when y'all hear that. We went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what I mean? We want you to keep it clean. come out, protect yourself at all times, and let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
What you got for me, Cap?
Hey, so starting off, right? We got boxing. And we got MMA, right?
Ooh, another one.
But we gonna start it off different from y'all. Even though we taking it to the contact roots, we gonna go MMA first.
Yes, sir. I know where you're going with this, and I like the place that car is rolling.
Hey, and how many of y'all John Jones fans?
Hey, let me put both my hands up in that motherfucker right there.
I mean, they gonna say what they gonna say. They gonna talk how they want to talk. But when you come in there, and you're ready to get it in, it's all about walking the walk. Hey, John Jones, been walking the walk. Welcome, the new.
Should you do we say the new? I guess we do say the new because it's kind of like and still.
Ooh.
Because it's kind of like and still, even though he wasn't heavyweight champion, he was champ.
I mean, we know what happened with that, though.
Okay, realistically. I guess we got to go realistically. The new. And new. I'll roll with that.
The new. And
the new. And new. Heavyweight. Make sure we put that in there.
We're going to get that man some real claps.
Definitely.
Because not only did he come do his job, but that man humiliated him. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody said John Jones looked crazy. Everybody said heavyweight, he not ready for that. Everybody like blah, blah, blah. But as we see, I mean, what can you do?
There was nothing that could be done.
What can you do with him? Did y'all see that man's face? Did y'all see that man's face when John Jones got done whooping him and put him on the fence and he looking back up at John Jones like,
that was like, this is real. This nigga real.
He like,
oh yeah, this nigga's real. See, that shit
this
hurt.
what I signed up for?
That shit hurt. Yeah,
I didn't want this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
that was a great fight. And if you missed it, make sure you go to YouTube, wherever you need to do. You need to watch that. I mean, it's a 1-round fight.
Man, it wasn't even
John Jones. It's John Jones. It's definitely something you need to go see. This greatness is greatness in action. I got to be honest. I expected a little bit more of a fight. Like I really thought that I didn't think we was gonna be smoking on the Gage pack that quick.
Yeah. Did you just say that?
Hey, you know that Gage.
We smoking on that Gage pack. We smoking on that Ganja.
That Ganja.
Yeah, man.
Jaman, smoking on that Ganja, and it'll get you high in 1 minute and some seconds. you know.
Yeah, man. We rolled the Rise Cloud in the blood to mine.
On
Put
that
the-
game,
put the
all you
price
need is one joint. You need one round. All you need is
Yeah.
one round.
And then they
One
go
round.
this. They
and
do
you go
this.
down.
They just disappear.
One round and that's all. You'll be down. Just one round.
That's it, man.
Yeah, man. So I was very impressed by.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go like this, man? Just let me know, man, and I send you to John Jones. I send you a real terror rating to John Jones, man, and then you can go like this, man. Just let me know.
And I send you one. Who won? One? Nah.
Who won one?
Who won one?
Who won one with the rum? Who want to rumble with the wagwan? John Jones.
With any guns up, huh?
Who wants
Nah.
to do that, man? No one wants to go like this, man.
No, man. So, honestly, like I say, I was impressed. I was highly impressed by John Jones, man. Hell of a display, man. Hell of a display for, especially after not seeing the man fight for so long. You know, it was like ring rust. Where?
Hey, my man moving. My man, John Jones, out there looking like big country, moving like a lion. You hear me?
Yo, good shit. So
beautiful.
So nothing left to say, but who's next? You know, that's it. Nothing left to say.
In my Goldberg voice.
That's it. Enough said. You know, what else we got? What else we got in the MMA world?
Hey, man, Shevchenko got stuck.
Woo! What? Man, you talking about
stuck.
That was some good female right there. That was Grasso.
Shout out to Grasso.
Shout out to Grasso. That was
you smoking on that Shevchenko.
Smoking a lot of packs off of that fights, boy. I tell
Yeah,
you what.
we smoking that ganja. We
That's
smoking that Shevchenko.
That's a Vanko.
You know what I'm saying? We smoking that Shevchenko. He said Shevchenko.
Hey,
we not trying to slaughter your name over here, but it's hard to say that foreign shit.
Hey man, look, you got to be when you was winning, when you winning, motherfuckers know how to say your name. When you losing, we smoking that Spanko. You know, Stanko, she Stanko.
He's smoking that Planko right now, right? Because he was planking on the ground. Everybody that got put out, choked out, you planking.
Boy, she tried that spinning back kick.
That wasn't the move.
Hey, yo.
That wasn't it.
Yo, this is it though. She came out in that fourth, right? She came out in that fourth, and she looked like she was finna be doing something, right? And she got back to her wrestling, right? It's like, oh shit, Shevchenko might be on one, you know. I would tell y'all, I'm looking, but at the same time, I was on a date that night, right? So, you know, the good thing is, I'm hyping up John Jones for my date. She watches MMA, but she don't watch MMA.
Shout out to the date. Shout out to the date.
Shout out to the date. She knows who she is.
Yes,
right. And she might be watching, right? And so we out here. It's jumping off, and I'm like, man, these motherfucking these women is they going at it, right?
Yeah, they was getting busy.
Right. I'm like, they going at it, right? She was like, the women fighting too? I'm like, yeah. So we throw it on. Boom. Right? Just so happened it's the fourth. Right? Just so happened it's the fourth. Sabanko come out. Sabanka, whatever her name is. She wow. Sabaninko. Right? She out here. Oh, she get to the wrestling. I'm like, oh man, this finna be one. Right? Nah. From there. No, dog. She tried that move that just wasn't that move, dog. What was that?
That was it.
The spinning sign kick, right?
Yeah, that's what that was. That Street Fighter shit.
Yeah, she tried that spinning sign kick, and that motherfucker said combo breaker.
Hey, she hit the killer instinct on her combo breaker.
Hey, she hit that combo breaker on her, dog.
That's heavy.
Hey, I was
That's
like,
heavy.
That was it. Good night. Tapped her out. Beautiful thing. What a submission.
Shout out to Grasso, man. The new.
With a rear naked choke. I mean,
no, that was not a rear naked choke.
What you call that?
I can't remember the name, but it was definitely jiu-jitsu worthy. Hey, because Joe Rogan came right in there doing the interview. He said, "Hey, yeah, so Grasso. What was that move? That was a Bruce Lee move, like water move." He's like, "That's exactly what it was." Yeah, that's exactly what he said. She's like, "Yep, yeah, that was it." But
bro, it was a bad motherfucker.
Beautiful.
Yes. So tell you what, after that, we hype, you know what I mean? And you know, because I'm telling you, bro, y'all gotta watch it. You have to watch it, and you're gonna see the spinning sign kick, and then you're gonna see combo breaker.
Hey,
right?
you're gonna see that combo breaker get put right in effect.
Right.
It's gonna make you gonna download Killer Instinct on your system right after.
You're gonna see that combo breaker, baby. And she reversed that motherfucker and put her in. I'm gonna call it a rear naked choke because I ain't got no words for it. Like whatever that move was, that was like a rear naked choke. It was beautiful, and that was some great fighting right there. Shout out to Grasso, the new champion. You get the hand claps, definitely. Yeah.
My fault, y'all.
There it is. Shout out to Grasso. You get those. You earn those. Yeah, that was a great women's fight right there.
Most definitely.
Straight up. So, but yeah, check that fight out, ladies and gentlemen. If you ain't seen it, watch the fourth round for sure. But if you watch the whole thing, you won't be disappointed. Trust me.
And make sure y'all look out how Derek Brunson got knocked out. He got humiliated. Make sure y'all check that out too. And we got a new segment that we're gonna be putting into the combat sports mixture. It's gonna be in the boxing mixture, and it's gonna be in the MMA. Right now, it's starting off in the MMA mixture, and make sure y'all look out for Bo Nickel, man.
Ooh, good call.
Make sure y'all look out for Bo Nickel.
Good call. Yeah.
The young man is on the rise, and he's not playing no games. You missed the highlights. You need some highlights? Go ahead and check him out, man. YouTube University will help you find it. Bo Nickel.
So check him out. Bo Nickel with an A, Nickkal. 4-0 in the middleweight division.
Run it.
Trying to tell a mixed martial artist.
He's ready.
This kid right here, check him out, ladies and gentlemen. He beat up on Jamie Pickett, you know.
Horribly.
It was, oh man. Somebody, he had to go in for questioning.
Somebody
afterwards. So they had to take Bo Nickel in for questioning afterwards. No charges were filed, but the way he beat the mess out of that man, they almost file assault charges on Bo Nickel. But check him out, 27 years old, from Penn State University. Check him out. Check him out, ladies.
Y'all want to fight? Y'all want to fight that man? I'm just saying, man, go look at him. Bo Nickel. That's the lookout segment, man, for MMA, man. Appreciate y'all taking that.
Take time out. So that's our lookout. Our lookout segment is Bo Nickel.
Yes, sir.
Google him, check him out. No, you got it from us first. Next up and coming rising star. You know what I'm saying? So I think that pretty much do it for the MMA right now, don't it? That's all we got.
That's all we got.
Yeah, that's all we got for the MMA world, man. But can we touch on my favorite subject one time? Can I get a bell? Can I just get one of those, man?
You get a bell.
There we go, man. I like that, man. And before we even, ladies and gentlemen, I usually don't start off with boxing in the throw the towel segment, right? We usually go over a couple fights. And the funny part is we usually do a pre-show where we talk about the kind of things we're going over. And I didn't even tell Cap about my throw. But I definitely have to throw the towel in on the nigga today.
Who we throwing?
And I am so glad I got to throw the towel in on him. As I'm talking, you can go ahead and cue up that throw the towel. Right?
Who we doing it to today?
Mr. Jake Paul. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
can we run it back one more time?
Mr. Jake Paul. I'm throwing the towel in on your motherfucking ass. You know how long I've been waiting to throw the towel in on your motherfucking ass? Let me tell you something, Mr. Jake Paul. Let me tell you something, right?
Been waiting.
This segment, I had to keep it close to the chest. I didn't even have to let my man Cap the Great know, because he already knows what burns me up about the sport of boxing is when people like Mr. Jake Paul decide, oh, I got some money, I got some clout, and I'm going to do something and I'm going to go box, right?
Cameras, zoom in.
But you don't just go and box for fun and beat up on people in your neighborhood and put it on your YouTube. No. You decide that you want to make even more money by exploiting a sport that some of us take very seriously, right? That some of us really enjoy watching, right?
I agree.
That some people actually spend their entire life trying to be the best at. And you decide.
Did he say entire life?
Their entire life, from the times that they were kids, they've been raised by their dads boxing, who dads probably boxed or were trainers during the time, and they put in the work. Then you have people like Mr. Jake Paul and his brother, who get a little bit of clout from their whatever they doing because they got money and they happen to have privilege, right? And then you come to the sport of boxing, which people already try to give a bad name, and it's already on the way trying to bring itself back up. And you come in here and you start crushing cans. And not only are you crushing cans, but you're crushing cans and you're promoting it like you're a real boxer, and you're doing all of this talking. And I am so glad, so happy. The ecstaticness inside of me, right? Watching you catch punches to the face, to the body. Your feet couldn't move. You've never had footwork.
Never.
Your hands are not what you say they are. And your opponent was not that good.
He wasn't that good.
Your opponent was not that good. Your opponent inside the ring with another professional boxer would probably get knocked the fuck out. So what does that tell us about you?
Knock the fuck out.
So, Mr. Jake Paul, let me tell you once again, I usually do not get pleasure out of this segment right here. I usually have to do this to people that, unfortunately need to retire or they need to stop talking, but for you, with a smile, Mr. Jake Paul, I like to throw the towel at your motherfucking ass.
Take that
Yes. Majority decision. Get your motherfucking ass out of here, man.
mother. Fuck.
Can we get back to real boxing now? Can we
Yep.
hear some real boxing now? I would rather watch Floyd Money Mayweather in an exhibition fight, beating up on some Asian guy who could kickbox his ass off but can't box worth shit before I watch another Jake Paul fight.
If y'all watch any of our content, okay? If any time Jake Paul has an encounter with another human being, we are always against this man. So, to this right here, he deserves one of these.
You know what? You are correct.
Take it gracefully to the chin, sir. And just know you live to see another day.
That's why we throw the time.
You win some and you lose some.
Hey, you definitely lost that one.
Cheers, Pharaoh. Because I'll tell you what, been waiting on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Shout out to Fury.
We got that. Shout out to Tommy Fury, man.
Shout out to Tommy Fury.
Shout out to the Gypsy baby.
I like it. I like
You
it.
hear me? Shout out to the Gypsy baby.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully y'all see this, man, and y'all be like, oh, we gonna use that.
Yeah,
And
shout out
then
to
we
the
gonna know.
Gypsy baby.
We gonna know. You wanna know why? Because it's under good synergy. And it's a business.
Yeah, dig.
So stay about my business.
Shout out to the Gypsy Prince.
Shout out to the Gypsy Prince. Look, man, once again, hey, man, be looking for stuff like this
Yeah.
on that roast session show, man. We told y'all about earlier in the segment. If you missed it, then I'm not gonna say it again. Man.
Yeah, man.
So
All right, man. So now that I got
we get
that
to the meat and
motherfucker,
potatoes, bro. Take me to the meat and potato.
man, you already know where I'm going with this one, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, Mr. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia.
Okay.
Y'all know what it is. April 22nd, 2023, Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get it. It's one of the biggest fights of the year so far, man. You know what I mean? We got your boy Gervonta Tank. Are we at a catch weight for this one?
Man, we are not at a catch weight. It's actually for one of the belts. And Tank took the lower cut on the payment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right along. I ain't gonna even expose that next one. I was about to say that's a good segue right there. I'm gonna save that. I just saved myself because there's two scenarios in the same boat right now. And if y'all tuned in, and if y'all know, that's all I'm gonna tell you. But we on Tank and Davis. Tank and Davis. Right now. Bro. I've been waiting on this dude forever. They are definitely on a set date. It's not a catch weight. Ryan Garcia want the belts. That's what he coming to. He coming to get that ass whooping. That's what he coming to get. He want that real stuff. You know what I mean? He want the real stuff. Who gonna stop Tank Davis? That's really the question right now. He feel like he the one, bro. I mean, what's your input?
Man, let me tell you something right here, right? I'm going to tell you right now. I think it's going to be a very... So this is it. Ryan Garcia can get up after that first knockdown because he gonna catch. We've already seen that Ryan Garcia he get knocked down, right? Last fight was it the last fight, or he got knocked down, got back up, won. Give it to him, right? Take the heart of a champion. Take the heart of a champion. But you're fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. This is a different kind of knockdown, but this is a different kind of power, bro. Like this is that Mike Tyson shit, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your chin like?
What's your chin like?
Because we've seen you hit the canvas.
Hey, we seen Ryan Garcia hit the canvas a couple times. Okay.
So wait a minute now. I hate to get off subject, but I'm looking here and I pulled it up.
Okay. What we got?
And it's saying that that the fight gonna take place at the T-Mobile Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But they are at a catch weight.
They are at a catch weight?
Yeah.
So it's no belts.
Nah, ain't no belts if they fighting at a catch weight.
Exactly. So my fault about that information earlier, y'all. They are at a catch weight. That means there's no titles involved. If you know your information and you know your homework on the association, you would know that if it's a catch
136.
Ooh, that mean he just want to fight. I mean, Ryan just want to fight. Is why remember he tried to get that immediate rematch. This is why they at catchweight, bro. I understand now, because Davis is not gonna give you an immediate rematch if you're not coming in with something and losing something or taking the jeopardy. You know what I mean? Both of you guys got to be coming in taking the jeopardy at something. You know what I'm saying? And only thing jeopardy wise Garcia got is his record. You don't got nothing that can match the belt. So yeah, catch weighted. Why not? Let him fight. Let him prove. You know what I'm saying? Let Ryan Garcia prove his point is what they let. That's what they doing right now. That's what they're doing with that. So I'm definitely in tune with that. I'm on to that. I see it.
So knowing that it's a catch weight now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest.
What you think?
Taking 4 through 6.
I'm trying to give Tank a little play weight, and I mean I was gonna go 8.
Maybe to make it a fight, because we have noticed that Tank now knows how to box, right? We've noticed in the last couple fights that he's learned how to box, right? And I don't want to say turn it on and turn it off, right? But he kind of knows, okay, I need to get in there, right? We seen that. We seen that. Last 2 fights, we've seen that.
The last 4.
Right? Where it's like, okay, time for me to put him out.
Turn it on real quick and then turn it off.
Right.
Get out the way.
Right. So I got Tank 4 through 6, dog. I'm just saying. So Garcia's gonna hit the mat. The thing is he gonna get up?
So, okay, sports people, if y'all listening, watching, tuning in,
we got a couple people on here.
Hey, we got watchers, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give him a shout out. Shout out to my boy Ramon Claw. You feel me? Shout out to my man Claw for tuning in. I appreciate you, big bro, for real. Shout out to Teddy Bear Suicide.
Shout out.
On a slick note, go follow Teddy Bear Suicide move that he got going on called, quote unquote, Jello suspense.
But see, yo, speaking of which, that's what my man Teddy Bear Suicide just talked about, walking around weight versus cut weight. That's what I mean. And we have 136. That's a more comfortable weight for your boy Tay.
Yes, sir.
That's why I'm like, man, 4 through 6, right? Because he ain't got to gain, he ain't got to lose. He been cutting weight, you know what I mean, on that featherweight bullshit, right? Lightweight, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like Teddy Bear Suicide. He got a good point right there. That's what I was saying. That's
Shout
why I
out
got to go.
PBS, man.
That's why I got to go 4 through 6, man. This is just a more natural. It's just a more natural.
I'm gonna go 8 tops, bro.
8?
My money is all you know. You know, if anybody knows, my partner knows where my heart lies. No matter if it was how many rounds it was gonna go or not. My heart lies with my man Tank. But I'm going 8. I'm gonna go 8, bro. Because I feel like Tank, he'll get petty like that once he realizes he got him. We know we done seen this, bro. We seen this.
My thing is you got so the reason the only thing I can say with that 8, and I'm gonna be honest with you, is so you got Garcia, right? Who Golden Boy, we all know what they about, right? Mm-hmm. We all know what they about, right? Stick and move. They're gonna run, right? They're gonna be on that bike, right?
Mm-hmm. Ryan
Garcia is different. He one of the motherfuckers who want to show himself. His young side. That's how he got fucked up. I'm still trying. I gotta pull it up. The last motherfucker he fought, you know, he hit the canvas, right? Remember, he hit the canvas. He got his ass back up.
That was that British dude.
You know what I'm saying? He got back up. He won the motherfucking fight, right?
Yeah.
But dude caught him. Caught his ass good.
Real good. Real good.
Fortuna, right? Was it Fortuna? Mm-hmm. Fortuna, right? Fortuna caught his ass.
No, it was was it Fortuna? No, it wasn't Fortuna, man.
It wasn't Fortuna that caught his motherfucking ass. You sure?
It was the British dude that he had to fight. Remember, the British dude was undefeated. He came in thinking that he can beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, man. I know it had to be Garcia.
Luke Campbell.
There it is.
Luke Campbell.
You're a bad man. You're a bad man. You're a bad man. That's exactly the last fight Ryan Garcia had, which was what, almost 2 years ago, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, he fought Campbell in
2021. It's 23, bro.
And but he fought Fortuna last year.
And this who you want to fight? You want to fight Tank after you fought somebody like Fortuna? Fortuna ain't really do nothing. He almost knocked you out too. I think he fought Fortuna before Campbell, bro. Campbell was that man last fight. That's the last fight I remember. I don't remember fighting no Fortuna. Not before Campbell, if he did.
Yeah,
I couldn't even put my hand on that.
You're right. He did. He as I think about it, he fucked Fortuna up.
He beat him right on up and got him out the way.
You're right. So it was that British dude that caught his motherfucking ass, huh?
Luke Campbell dropped it. Really, it was like the second round, first round, something like that. Between 1 and 3, I think. For sure. No problem, Jello Suspense, man. You already know, man. We all in this together, man. Shout out to the team, man. Once again, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. And if you don't know by now, you're going to know now that you need to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get all the, latest and greatest content when we dropping it live right here, right now. It's your boy, Captain Great, CTG, with my big homie, King
King
James,
James, the Pharaoh.
the Pharaoh,
You know what it is.
aka Treehouse Seasoning, aka Mr. JVM. You know what I'm saying? You already know what that is, man. Come on, man. Look at the handles, man.
Man, you right. Fortuna got fucked up. Luke Campbell, he dropped Campbell with a body shot.
That's
After he got his motherfucking ass fucked up. It was like it was like in the first, second round he got fucked up.
Yes, sir. He hit him.
Yeah.
If Luke Campbell would have put another boop bop bop on him,
we wouldn't be talking about Ryan Garcia right now
Come on,
going
man.
against no damn Tank Davis.
it would
And that's
not
what I'm
be-
saying.
No, Ryan Garcia wouldn't be talking about going against Tank Davis.
What I'm saying, it wouldn't be no Ryan Garcia talking about going against no damn Tank Davis.
Yeah,
Shit.
'cause you ain't ready for that. You
Well-
really not ready for you thought you took that Campbell punch? Bruh. Ain't that what that?
Bruh. Yeah, we're gonna find out. I'm telling you, this
We're
is
gonna find out.
I love when you run off at your mouth and you get the fight that you've been running off at your mouth for. You know what I mean? And we all know that Ryan Garcia has been running off at the mouth. Now it's time to get that fight you've been running off at the mouth about. So
Go night, Nick.
hey, we're gonna see. Ryan Garcia got some nice hands, though.
Hey, I'm ready for a good fight, bro.
It's just I haven't seen those hands tested against anyone. Fortuna don't count.
This is a real challenge, bro. This is Ryan Garcia's first ever biggest fight ever. Luke Campbell won no big fight for real.
Nah, I really
He was big in the UK, and he had to come over to America to fight Ryan Garcia.
but that's just it though. I mean, like you already know how I feel about overseas fighters, though. I'm just gonna be honest, man. If
What
y'all
they doing-
don't,
who doing what right now over there besides Tyson Fury?
if y'all are new to this, and
Bro,
he said y'all talking about Jake Paul. Fuck Jake Paul, right?
fuck Jake Paul, bro.
Hey, shout out to Jimmy Rizzo. You know what I'm saying?
Rizzo.
Big shouts out. Big shouts out to everybody watching, right?
To the watchers.
I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck Ryan Garcia, man. I mean, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. It's just he don't have
it is. No, I mean it like that.
he don't have the background for me yet. Just like this is like you said, this is biggest fight. I'm looking at everybody else he fought. I don't see any names on there. So but you know how I feel about overseas fighters anyway, man.
Appreciate the sliding, Jimmy.
He said Garcia is the truth, though. I mean,
Garcia ain't the truth, though.
I mean, yo, shout out to Jello Sus. You know what I'm saying? Spence. But you got to tell me who Garcia fought. Who has he fought to make you say he's the truth? Like, where have you seen his hands be demonstrated against an opponent that you could say, yeah, them was some hands? Like, where is the opponent? And please, don't come with Luke Campbell. Because Luke Campbell, I can tell you who the hell he's fought. And you're going to say Lomachenko, unanimous decision. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that part.
It's all good.
So I'm not knocking Ryan Garcia as far as him not being a good fighter. He's definitely a good fighter, but
yeah,
the truth, that's Errol Spence. Speaking of which,
bing bong.
Errol Spence is in the news again when it comes down to this boxing.
And my man taking a pay drop.
Speak on it.
For the fight. Come on, man. What else we gotta talk about over here, man? We know the damn truth, man. I ain't talking about nothing. R.I.P. Draco the Ruler, man. He made that statement famous. We know the truth. Shout out to my man Paul Pierce. He made that name relevant. We know the truth. Shout out to the champ, Earl Spence.
So,
We know,
ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't understand what we're talking about, welterweight champion Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford have been in negotiations, one-on-one, talking with each other, not their teams.
Can we
not
get
their
it?
teams. But we got Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., and they both agreed to the purse split. Right? They, I guess, talked over the phone, whatever. And Errol Spence is still supposed to face Keith Thurman next at 154. You know, and Crawford is supposed to fight a mandatory, WBO mandatory.
Who he fighting?
What's his name? Rocha. Alexis Rocha.
Where was these cats at when all this stuff was happening before?
Well,
now everybody want to fight.
It's a mandatory. This is WBO mandatory.
We know that dude ain't nobody though.
But it's WBO mandatory, and they didn't get their fight done.
Okay,
so ladies and gentlemen,
so they giving Terrence Crawford another. I feel like they giving him another mandatory, bro. Because
Terrence Crawford didn't have that. Wasn't a mandatory where he just fought on black.com, black streams, black whatever. That was that $31 or $10 million fight that he just did.
Dude, that's because the people that he was doing it with.
Yeah, that wasn't a mandatory though.
Ah, dude, they playing the system.
That was a cash grab.
They playing the system.
Yeah, so the last fight that you just seen Terrence Crawford fight was a cash grab, ladies and gentlemen. Meaning that you get in the ring and you fight this can crusher, right? This tomato can for a lot of money. You did, and that's exactly what happened. He got in there, black. What's it called? Black BLK or whatever they call.
Yeah, BLK Prime.
Black Prime. They offered his ass that bread, $10 million or something.
Yeah,
something
just like
crazy.
they did. Oh man, what's going on with boxing right now?
Man. So they offered him that $10 million. He took that fight. Now WBO sanctioning bodies is saying you're not fighting Errol Spence. You're not defending the title. You've sat for 3 months plus. Yeah. You can't sit with the belts. You know, you pay for those belts, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know that. When you win when you win one of those belts, those title belts, you pay for that, right? That's some bread you spending, right?
Hey, no, Teddy Bear, we're not talking about Jake Paul again, man. I didn't mean to come on, bro. No, we're not talking about Jake Paul again. We definitely talking about these guys over here trying to take this money in general in the boxing game. Because Terrence Crawford definitely down with Jake Paul, probably.
He said cash grab. Y'all talk about Jake Paul. That's funny, man. Hey, man, that motherfucker boy. TBS, Teddy Bear Suicide. You need to come on the show one time, man.
Hey, man, that's all you got to do, bro. Just go ahead. You need to come on in here, man, one time, man. That's all we need.
You want to see King James the Pharaoh get hot? Just say that name.
Man, I like your style.
Throw Jake Paul's name out there a couple times. You remember when Adrian Bronner gave that interview and that motherfucker said and they was talking about what's his name? What's the boxer, man?
It was the dude he lost to.
Yeah, man.
Mayor or something.
No. The one that fought Terrence Crawford and Porter, right?
Porter.
Yeah, they was talking to Adrian Bronner about fighting. And they was like, yeah, you know, Sean Porter. And man, fuck Sean Porter, man. Man, you know what? Fuck Sean Porter, man. You know it's just Sean Porter just burns him up. You want to see me get burned up like that, dog? Keep talking that Jake Paul bullshit, man. Fuck Jake Paul. That motherfucker burned me up, man.
He ain't nobody right now.
Yo, but no, real shit. So that cash grab was Terrence Crawford with Black Prime was the cash grab. That was that 10
It
million.
was. Yes,
Now, since he sat with the belt, you know what I mean? You have what they call mandatory, the sanctioning bodies of whatever WBA,
Oh, so that's
WBO,
because he said
WBC.
over a year with the belt. Huh?
He's been sitting, I think it's over 3 months or over 6
So
months.
6 months.
Something like that. You sit with the belt, you have to take a they sanction a mandatory fight. So now you either take a fight or you take this sanctioned mandatory fight. So you either have to defend the title or you have to take this sanctioned mandatory, which is the second up, you know what I'm saying? The second ranked guy, you know. So he's the challenger. He's ready to come get the belt. Don't matter. We got Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, you know what I mean? That fight's coming up, you know. But so back to what we was getting to. You still got Spence still has he's expected to face Keith Thurman at 154. You know, Crawford has the 147 has to fight against Alexis Rocha, right? But we still it's still not locked in that Spencer Crawford gonna fight, right? And that it's even gonna happen. It's they talked on the phone and agreed to a purse split.
Well, I mean, that's because man, look, okay, so I'm gonna say it like this, right? Crawford, right? Why all these speculations steady coming in? I'm gonna just throw that out there before we get any deeper into the next subject of where we're going. I want to just ask Crawford that question: why are all these stipulations coming in? First stipulation was we need to get paid a certain way. For what? We both getting individual money. Why we got to shoot for all the big bucks when we know our names is selling in general? We making a deal to fight. We not making no deal to really chase the bag. The bag come with the fight. Sign the paper. Quit sending all these other stipulations back to me. Now I gotta sign the paper to where I'm gonna take less money. Okay, I'm gonna still sign it because we know the truth. So come holler at me. What are we ducking? We have nothing else to duck behind. Every fighter done fought they fought. We done beat everybody together. We done beat everybody together. What are we still talking about? Crawford, sign the paper, pick the date. Spence obviously is agreeing to anything and everything because he probably tired of you running your mouth. It's why he about to go beat up Keith Thurman and then be coming back like, what's up? I bet money on it. I'm going to bet $5 on it right now. He beat up Keith Thurman. That's what he going to come back and say.
See, I don't think if okay, so look, this is my opinion. I don't think if Errol Spence fights Keith Thurman at 154, I don't think he's coming back down to 147 to fight Terrence Crawford. So if Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight next at 147 before Keith Thurman, then But if Keith Thurman at the 154 catch weight, if that happens first, I don't know if I see Errol Spence coming back down at 147. He already didn't like maintaining 147.
And what was that one cat that he fought that he had to fight and it was a different weight? And he was like, he wouldn't do that no more. Remember that cat? But he beat him up. but he had to dig deep. You know what I'm saying? It was like that first fight where everybody got to see him really dig deep and go other rounds that he didn't really go.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't, man, but it's specifically the dude gave him a run for his money, man. And Spence was like, would you fight him again? They were like, would you fight him again? He like, hell no. Like, I mean, what I'm gonna do that for? I'm gonna just run myself dry, you know what I'm saying, before I get to the big fish. Like, this what I'm on, you know. So I'm gonna take what I'm gonna get. I gotta take, but at the same time, I'm not finna give it up twice. I mean, we can go on and on about this, y'all. Y'all know this the roots, man. We're gonna keep it rolling with that though, man. If y'all got any other suggestions, ideas, feelings, likes, loves, hates, hit them in the comments down there with Teddy Bear Suicide, Jello Suspense. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jimmy Rizzo for sliding through. He said, hi, son, / bye, son. Hey, look, I feel him. You know, that sounds like some New York stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you sound like an East Coast guy talking like that.
Got Jello Suspense talking about that minus 1,500 favorite that Bo Nickel was. And then he talking about maybe there's some hype there with the Garcia fight. Nah, dog, this ain't even the same type shit, dog. We talking about, we ain't talking about no Bo Nickel and no, we talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. Nigga, you run into one of them punches, you going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? We talking
run into one of them and you going down.
Yeah.
Ask Rolly with a dabber ranch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was talking about, Mr. Rolly. Yo,
ask what's the other guy before we go to the next part?
Well, you can ask any of them niggas. You want to know the truth? Shit.
Look, you shut me up right there.
You can ask any of them. In any of the 28.
Every time somebody asks me about Tank, I'm gonna be like,
Any of the 28. Hey, you can ask anybody, even anybody but Isaac Cruz, because everybody else got knocked the fuck out. Pitbull made it. Pitbull
shout
made
out to Isaac Cruz.
Shout out to the Pitbull.
Any a champion now. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Isaac Cruz. Pitbull.
Figueroa wins in the strong fight, which I think he lost against Magsayo. You know what I'm saying? Magsayo. I think he lost that fight, bro. But long story short, Figueroa put it off somehow, some way. It's politics, man. We out here living in a world of politics when it comes to this stuff. Figueroa just got beat up twice. I'm gonna put that in y'all mind. Put that in y'all mind. He just got beat up two times. And they let him slide.
Well, I mean, like you said, when it comes to Figueroa, it's a politic thing, man. It's a politic with Mr. Brandon Figueroa.
Yep.
You know, he got the look. You know what I mean? And he still ain't it for me.
And Jared Hurd too, bro. Both of them. They're gonna fall in the same category.
Ooh, Mr. Jared Hurd. I almost forgot about Mr. Jared Hurd. Mr. Hurd. You know, you almost caught the towel. Want to let y'all know? Want to let y'all know Mr. Hurd almost caught the towel.
But he can catch this. He will catch them bulls. Why he catching them bulls? It's been 3 years since you've been fighting, bro. And then you come back after you was over there poking at the Bears over there, at the Charlo brothers and doing all this, doing all that. You come out here to get knocked out by who? Resendez? Never heard of the guy. No disrespect to him. Never heard of him, but he's definitely he's a middleweight trouble. He's definitely a middleweight champ. Shout out to that guy. WBC middleweight champ. Resendez.
Oh, Resendez, Armando Resendez.
That guy. Definitely went in there and whooped up on Jerry Hurd. Definitely. No problem.
5 seconds into the 10th round, he had that man lip all swole up.
Cut. No, it was cut. It was like one of them cuts where they like, we can't let it go. It was one of them. I went and did the research on it. It was one of them.
You see how swollen it was? I mean, that thing looked like shit. It was
Yeah, the nutty professor going on.
Yeah, that nutty professor, man. He swole up, man. He busted this shit all up, man. You know.
He
Jerry Hurd, he was catching too many jabs. He was catching punches to the face like Rocky. If you ever watch a Rocky movie, you tell me when he blocked the punch or moved out the way of one. That's what Jerry Hurd was, just catching him straight to the lip.
Hey, look, this is why. This is exactly why Rocky had a trainer that was able to tell him this.
Throw the damn towel. And that's what I was saying to Jerry Hurd. And Jerry Hurd, you know what, man? I respect you. You're a former champion. You know, I like everything he did. He changed his trainers. He did to us on the outside. On the outside looking in, he did everything you're supposed to do to get over that hump, to change up things. It's what his lip had that his blah.
His lip had that
Yeah,
that's what Adrian Broner lip got to right now because they didn't cancel this fight too, man.
Speaking of which, like you said, let's keep it moving. Adrian Broner, man. So what is going on with Adrian Broner, man?
It's not him. It's not him right now, man. It's definitely whoever backing him. And I feel like people playing with this man's, mental, man. They already seen what he done bounced back to. Don't come and get his man the bag and then, have him straggle him alone. And then you went from having to fight a real fighter to a young dude that was talking shit. Now he don't even want to fight. What happened to him? Can we get some kind of answer with this? Can y'all please put some respect on my man AB name? Please.
So, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, man.
So Black Prime, after Adrian Broner pumped them all up.
Come on, man.
And you're supposed to sign that contract for all that money. Black Prime and Adrian Broner have now split. The pact between them is now over. Broner announced it on IG that him and Black Prime have decided to part their ways and that he was a free agent, is how he put it on his IG, is that I'm a free agent. He was supposed to fight Michael Williams Jr. last Saturday. That didn't happen. It was postponed after Williams fractured his jaw during sparring. And then in February 17th, Black Prime announced that Broner would be postponed. Future opponent will be announced. All of that's been scrapped. Williams was replaced by Hank Lundy. right?
Disappeared.
Then he had to pull out because he was dealing with suspensions from the California State Athletic Commission, right?
Come on, man.
His replacement was Ivan Reddick, right? So look, we went from Michael Williams Jr. to Hank Lundy to Ivan Reddick, and then Ivan Reddick was forced to withdraw from his fight because he was feuding with his promoter, right? So after that, Bronner just, I guess, split ways. It was announced back in October that he was going to do 3 fights, 12 months. You know what I'm saying? 8 figures.
Right.
You know, and like I said, Sunday he announced it on his IG with no black blood. He said they couldn't deliver with everything that he needed at this point in his career. He said he was in tip-top shape. You know, he got himself in shape. You know what I'm saying? He said he dropped all of his vices. He ain't clubbing. He ain't drinking. He said
he did.
Say that again?
He really did.
That's what he said on his IG. He said he wasn't clubbing. He wasn't drinking. He said he was ready to fight, so hit him up. He was like he was a free agent. You know what I'm saying? I'm a free agent. Let's do this. He said he's fighting anybody. Anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? He said the Can Man is back, ladies and gentlemen.
He definitely said the Can Man was back.
He said the Can Man is back. Anybody can get it. The problem is who gonna get lined up to try to can get it.
That part. I mean, at this point, man, I don't know, man. I mean, it's Adrian Broner against the world right now, man. At this point, man, all we can do is pray for him. Hope he get his chance, man. Quit canceling the man like he not worth the money, because obviously his name still hold weight if you willing to give him that much money to fight. So I'm just saying, man, quit holding that man accountable of his past and give him his just due in the present. That's all I'm asking, man.
Yeah, man, I love to see Adrian Broner back in the ring. Somebody give him a shot. I just hope he didn't burn his bridge over there at Showtime and Al Heyman. I hope they can still have a decent relationship to where at least we can see the man in the ring. You know, if it's anything, I just like to see Adrian Broner in the ring. You know what I mean? Especially since, you know, I want to see what he got. He say he put down his vices. He in the best shape of his life.
Right.
Let's see that Broner. Let's see what
he got going on, man. Let's see what he got going on, man. Let's give him a chance, man.
Yes,
Other
sir.
than that, man, we gonna keep y'all moving, because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't mean to hold y'all, but I mean, like y'all, man, y'all haven't seen us, so we giving y'all as much as we can.
We family, man. You know how they go,
Right.
man. You know, everybody that's on right now watching us, they family. Y'all know how it is.
Yes,
you know, well, I'm gonna throw the ball. How about that? I'm gonna throw the ball downfield to you for a minute. See if you can catch that thing like they did Lamar Jackson and put him on that franchise tag. What's your feelings on that, big dog?
That's my feelings on that. Blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle. You blew the whistle on that one, huh?
Man, I'm gonna blow it again.
There you go. I'm with it.
I'm gonna blow the whistle on Lamar Jackson.
Zoom in. Go ahead.
Because,
give it to
let me give it to y'all like this. Why can't y'all get that man his money? I mean, if y'all want to scramble again for what, another 5-6 years, maybe a decade at this point, the way the sports generation is going, because I mean, we not getting no Andrew Luck, we not getting no Hurts, no what's the cat over there from Chicago? King. What's that guy name? What's the Chicago guy quarterback name?
Oh yeah, man. Shit, the boy out of Ohio State, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not gonna get too many of these guys. So when the franchise get it, why not give him the money? We shouldn't have the franchise
Justin
tag
Fields.
Justin Fields. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't have the franchise tag, bro. Man, should they have the franchise tag? No. Pay the man his money. We just watched Deshaun Watson get bags. I'm saying plural. Because that's what happened. And this man is in a full-blown federal court case that anybody and everybody can look up if you ain't seen it. If you ain't been tuned into it, you're slow. Because it's been part of all talks, not just sports, but when stuff get to happen to women, you know they blow it up.
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, man, we watched this man Deshaun Watson get guaranteed money, man. Twice, bro. And we can't get this man Lamar Jackson what he want and probably get him some more weapons over there. There's weapons walking around right now in the free agency. We can't go get them. Y'all gonna let D-Hop go to the Cowboys? I'm just saying. I mean, man, once again, no disrespect to nobody, but I'm blowing the whistle on Lamar Jackson getting franchise tag because y'all should just pay the man instead of having to do that. Because a franchise tag still what, King James? Allow you to go somewhere else and still get paid by the team that's willing to even franchise tag you. Because after you leave, they franchise tag you. That means they're going to have to pay you whatever your contract residuals is.
He don't have to play with the franchise tag. That's just it.
That's another thing. He can play hurt.
He don't have to play. He can sit out.
And who is that y'all going to play?
He can decide to sit out.
What's that quarterback they played? The other black cat. No disrespect to the culture, y'all. I'm just saying. Like, come on, man.
I don't know. They wouldn't win it, so I don't know.
No, Baltimore is making it look real obvious of what they want.
Had they been winning games with the other quarterback, I could tell you his name, but unfortunately, they weren't winning games, so I don't know his name.
My point exactly, bro. Is as simple as that, man. Like, if you can't look back and realize like who the backup was and who he was, Haskins or something like that. I know it was something around there. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't got no recollect of who. I know it was black quarterback, and he definitely chose the running route rotation, just like they had from Lamar Jackson. He felt like he can replace it and do what he needed to do. Man, he didn't. So that means you need to bulk up your offense and work on them, work around Lamar Jackson, because that's pretty much what y'all team need to look like going into any kind of fight with anybody. Because the only team I can think that's like that, built like that, is the Chiefs. The Bills ain't even built like that because Josh Allen can't take that many hits on the run. Man, Josh Allen get hit like that, man, he gonna crumble. These boys out here built for this, man. You know, Josh Allen it's a difference between mobility quarterback, and it's a difference between a quarterback that's going to take off on you and get you some whereabouts on the field.
Okay. I agree. I just feel like, you know what? That was wrong for not giving that man his money.
Mm-hmm.
It was wrong for not structuring that contract when they knew they had all season to do it, even when he got injured. So I get it. They figure he hurt, he ain't gonna be the same, right? That's what they figure. They figure he hurt, he ain't gonna be the same. We give him all this money, and he ain't the same. right?
Yeah.
Franchise you. You play this year for this $36 million, you know, and after that, if you still got it, you know, my question is this: if he take the franchise tag, can they restructure the contract during the season?
Nope.
Well, don't look like we might not be seeing Lamar Jackson this season.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he don't have to play. He can sit out with that franchise tag. He can sit out
and still get paid because they got to pay him.
That's what I'm saying. He can sit out. He don't have to play
Unless he violate. He ain't violated not one time. We looking at Lamar Jackson being like the LeBron James right now as far as like face. Lamar Jackson been a star at one point in time. Matter of fact, last year.
You know. Nah, I'm sorry, but Patrick Mahomes is the damn face.
But I'm just saying, Lamar Jackson had that chance. And they let him have that last year because Pat Mahomes didn't make it.
Oh, he made it. He just lost.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody was praising Lamar Jackson going into the offseason. Everybody wasn't talking hardcore Pat Mahomes.
I like Lamar.
I love Pat Mahomes, though.
He ain't no Patrick Mahomes.
He ain't my homie.
He ain't my homie.
He ain't my homie.
He ain't my homie, dog. I fucks with you. Shout out Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Big trust, right? But
yes, sir.
He ain't my homie, dog.
He ain't my homie.
I just got to be honest. Best quarterback in the NFL right now, Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Period. That's no question. It shouldn't even be a debate. Who's the best quarterback in the NFL right now?
It's none with me.
Yeah. So let's move on, man. We got a little NBA we can wrap up, don't we?
Yes, sir, we do. Man, how about them Knicks?
Man, you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck them Knicks tonight. They fucked up my parlay. I had a nice parlay going, a great parlay going. All my legs hit, and the Knicks blew it at home against the Charlotte Hornets. Bro, don't talk to me about them Knicks right now, man. Fuck them Knicks, man. I needed that bread. My car broke down. I needed that extra money right there, man. You know what I mean? Now I got to go in my pocket and pay for this damn car when I could have won the money to pay for this car. You bitch, you.
Y'all made my partner mad, man. I don't like that, man. I'm going to just tell y'all, next time, hit them 3-point shots.
Fuck that, man. I should have known. I'm an Indiana Pacers fan. Don't bet on the stupid ass Knicks.
I don't even know. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, man, you was out here. You chased that one, bro.
I'm sorry. I got to speak with my heart, ladies and gentlemen. You are not going to get, look, disclaimer. You're not going to get a non-biased opinion from the New York Knicks from me today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Tonight, as this podcast go on, you was not getting a non-biased opinion from the Knicks. That's all of them. Brunson, Cam, all of them motherfuckers. Barnett, Garnett, Charnett, whatever his name is.
And I'm not gonna give
Barrett. All the motherfuckers. Fuck
and I'm not gonna give you and what my statement is on giving respect to them is non-biased to what I'm about to say either. Like, fuck them Knicks because they just beat us a couple games ago, and I'm definitely still highly upset about that because somebody like Isaiah Quickly should not be able to go for fucking 50, damn near. And he ain't never went for that many, but against the
Quickly. Who is Quickly? All right, no disrespect Quickly in case you start watching this.
Yeah,
no
man.
Disrespect, buddy. I see you putting
anybody
in your
be like, oh,
I see you putting in your word. I see you putting in your work Quickly.
Yeah.
But still, who is Quickly?
That part.
Damn. So yeah, the Knicks was doing well, but like I said, you ain't getting no good assessment of the Knicks from me today. They were on a win streak until today, actually.
Shout out to the Hornets. Shout out to the Hornets for doing that. That ain't even to throw the dagger at my bro. Shout out to the Hornets for whooping their ass because we all in the Eastern Conference.
You see how my picture froze for like 3 seconds, folks?
Hey, shout out.
That game literally popped my damn parlay. That game right there popped my parlay. I had a great parlay. You CTG, no, I had a great parlay. I could have cashed out at $124 on that parlay, but I let it ride, thinking that these Knicks was going to represent at home. Can we move on? Let's move on. What else we got? We got the Celtics. They no longer, are they still in the number one spot? They've been on.
We are not in the number one spot.
Yeah, they lost a couple games in a row.
Number 2. We bought a game and a half behind
Milwaukee.
Philadelphia is like number 4, maybe. Indiana is like number 6.
No, Indiana's down 11, 12.
What? How?
Yeah. We the Indiana Pacers is
Man, look, see. So look, the East, that lead me to say the East is definitely tough right now, y'all. So if y'all Eastern Conference fans, please pray for the Pacers, pray for the Celtics. That's if you're rocking with us. All right,
here we go. National standings as of right now. We got the Bucks at number 1. We got the Bucks at 47-18. We got the Bucks at 45-21. We got the Celtics at number 2. We got the 76ers at number 3 at 43-22. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers at number 4, 41-26. Underneath them, we got the New York Knicks at 39-28. That tops off your top 5. Bucks, Celtics, 76ers, Cavaliers, and Knicks. Underneath them, we got your number 6. We got the Nets, 37-28. At number 7, we got the Heat at 35-31. Next up, we got at number 8, we got the Hawks at 32-33. We got the Raptors sitting there at number 9, 32-34. We got the Wizards at 31-34. Then you got the Pacers and Bulls at 11-12 at 29-36 for the Bulls.
So the Wizards somehow is at
37 for the Pacers. The Wizards at the 10th spot. So 10, 11, 12, you got Wizards, Bulls, and Pacers. However, if the Bulls and the Pacers end up with the same record, the Pacers have won that series 3-1, they would take that 11th spot.
Okay.
That rounds out your 12. After that, Magic, the Hornets, and the Pistons are at the bottom. If we go over to the Western Conference, on top of the Western Conference, we got the Denver Nuggets sitting at 46-19. We got number 2.
So they number 1?
They number 1 out west is the Denver Nuggets is number 1 out west at 46-19.
Okay.
They are 1 game back, having the best record in the NBA. The Bucks have the best record at 47-17. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
No problem. At number 2, we got the Kings at 38-26. At number 3, we got the Memphis Grizzlies at 38-26. Number 4, we got the Phoenix Suns at 36-29. At number 5, we got the Mavericks, 34-22. They're tied with the Golden State Warriors at 34-32. And then after that, we got number 7 is the Timberwolves at 34-33. Number 8, we got the Clippers, 34-33. Number 9, the Lakers are in the 9th spot at 32-34. Then you got the Pelicans, and that round off your top 10 at 31-34. Underneath that, number 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 are your Thunder. Sorry about that. You got your Thunder, your Trailblazers at 12, your Jazz at 13, your Spurs at 14, and the Rockets at 15. Trailblazers have won 2 games in a row. They have been on fire lately. If they climb up into one of those playoff spots or the play-in spot, somebody may be in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Those are your Eastern and Western Conference standings in the NBA as of right now. You on mute, big dog.
I'm giving the West to the Nuggets.
So you giving the West to the Nuggets?
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, fans. I'm giving the West to the Nuggets.
Really?
I don't think Jokic is gonna let it slide this year. He gonna try to go all the way. He got his team back. He got Murray. He got everybody, bro. You know, and they just made them little trades and then pickups. You know, I don't think Jokic is gonna try to go all the way. I'm gonna give it to the Nuggets. Who else? The Mavericks not gonna do it. Kyrie and them ain't gonna do it. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to disrespect my man 6'11". And that's my guy. Kevin Durant is like top 3, my favorite player all time. Well, right now. We gonna go with Phoenix.
Okay, that was what I was looking at.
We're going to go with Phoenix out the West.
That's what I was looking at. I got Phoenix. I like Phoenix. I like Phoenix in the West. The only thing I don't like about Phoenix is they gave away some pieces I felt like they needed to win the West. So,
which is Mikal and Cam Johnson for sure.
Both of those two. And with that being said, I kind of like you with the Denver. Denver has one of the most
ready teams, bro.
Yeah, and they've been together. They didn't make a lot of trades. They kept their main core. So
got Bruce Brown. They got Bruce Brown. So that was a good pickup.
Yeah, they didn't have to get rid of much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like Denver. I like Denver coming out the West. I'll be honest. I like Denver coming out the West.
All right, man. Well, before we let y'all slide, right? The final topic is Ja Morant going into the club, showing a gun, blah, blah, blah. You know, I mean, we living in a culture, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Look, man, I didn't mean to cut you off, man. But I would be honest, man. Look, first of all, I got to touch on this. All right. Everybody's seen it. Y'all know by now what happened with Ja Morant. You've seen it. You've heard about it. And my thing is this, right? Stephen A. Smith wanted to get on his daddy, right? First of all, Stephen A. Smith, obviously you ain't got no motherfucking kids. That's what I wanted to say, right? I get where Stephen A. was going with this. You know, there's a lot of times I don't agree with Stephen A. Smith, and I'm going to be honest, I don't watch him. You know, hey, nothing personal, Stephen A., even though some of it is, but nothing personal. You do you. Hey, get your money. I don't hate on nobody. I don't knock nobody's hustle, right? Get your bread, black man. One thing I don't have to agree with, though, is your opinions and some of the way that you put things out there and the things that you say. And one of the things that I did not agree with was the way that he tried to blame his dad. You're his daddy, not his friend. You're his daddy. Obviously, you ain't got no motherfucking kids.
He's trying to tell you how to run your kids.
Not that, but I don't give a damn how much you try to be the best dad and you guide your children in the right way. And they're going to do what the hell they want to do as soon as they can.
That part.
You mean to tell me that you didn't do shit that your parents be like, what the fuck was you thinking, boy? What were you? And I wasn't.
What you doing over there, boy?
And especially if you have a male, a son. If you have a son and you're an African American male, I'm sorry. I don't care how much you're in his life guiding him the correct way.
He's gonna do what he want to do.
It's gonna come a point in time he gonna do some stupid shit.
That part.
We're boys.
Speak on it.
Unfortunately, we do stupid shit. No matter how much your dad is there holding your hand, no matter how much guidance in life your dad speaks into your life,
No matter how many good opportunities, or not even good opportunities, no matter how many good decisions you make, it's always a fucked up one in the mix.
That's part of learning, right? You fuck up. When you learn, don't fuck up like that again.
Fact.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I don't like, Stephen A, is obviously you have no children. And if you do, you don't have no boys. I know this. Because you wouldn't have came at his dad like that had you had any boys. You can make sure he does his homework. You can put him in all the sports. You can support him. You can stop him from hanging out with those bad guys. You can make sure that all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
He's still going to go online and talk that shit when he playing video games with his boys. He's still going, if he got whatever. If he got whatever.
Long story short.
You can't.
Stephen A.
Can't get on the daddy. Like I said, he ain't got no motherfucking kids. Dog.
Stephen A.
Yeah.
Where your daddy at?
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm gonna tell your daddy to do?
Run it. Yeah. I want to ask Stephen A. Daddy, when did Stephen A. do some shit? I know he did some shit. That you was like,
Stephen A. Daddy.
What was you thinking?
If you hear this right now, hashtag ESPN. I'm gonna throw that out there. Hashtag ESPN. At Stephen A. Do that for me. Hashtag ESPN at Stephen A. Call your daddy.
Call your daddy. And ask him, did you ever make a stupid decision that made him say, boy, I didn't raise you like that? Boy, I didn't raise you like that. I've said that to my son. Boy, I didn't raise you like that. The hell was you thinking?
I tell my son every time he get in trouble. And it is not on. And you know, this is the thing. And we closing it out with this right here, y'all, because it's real. This is real talk that we talking. We're not talking sports right now. We talking real life right now. Because
he's still a kid, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just let y'all know that. He may be 20, but he's still 20. That's a kid.
We made those mistakes, and we're gonna watch our kids make some mistakes. But that don't leave you no reason to not be there to guide them and not be there to, and then you can't say that another parent is not doing something for their kid. Like, look how far Ja Morant dad made sure that he made it in life. So who are you to tell another person, another man, anything about theirs when you have no kind of responsibility? We're not gonna get in on you about hitting on Jalen Rose's wife, bro. I ain't gonna go too hard on you.
Allegedly.
We're gonna throw the quotes in there. Like, man, pick your dignity first off. That's what I'm gonna tell grown men. And I told myself that. Pick your dignity, because your kids is gonna always do what they want to do. You did what you want to do. I did what I wanted to do. King James, I'm sure you did what you wanted to do.
I know I did what I want to do. My daddy told me plenty of time, boy, what the fuck was you thinking? And then he tell me, you wouldn't.
Exactly.
My daddy didn't raise me to be no damn thug, but you think I wasn't out here thugging?
And it's crazy because a
Can't
lot
blame
of
my
it,
daddy for that. You can't blame my daddy for that. My daddy didn't tell me go out there and be thugging. I'm pretty sure his daddy didn't tell him, yeah, man, that's cool. Take that pistol to the club.
yeah, real deal. I took my dad's Swiss Army knife to school for the first time I ever in my life decided to take a weapon to school. And I got caught up with it. You want to know why I got caught up with it? Because my silly ass wasn't supposed to be doing that shit. Like, if I wouldn't have took the damn Swiss Army knife to school, sold it to somebody, and they snitched on me, I would have never got snitched on. I probably wouldn't have had a super stigma. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I always had a stigma about snitches because they snitches. Like, telling is weird as hell. But yeah, man. Believe in yourself. Stay true to you. Stay true to your whole surrounding. Don't let nobody steer you, and don't let nobody feel like they got control. Your parents almost don't even have control of your life. We are only here.
Now, I'm not condoning
No,
what the fuck he did.
exactly.
I'm not condoning what Ja Morant did. I'm not saying Ja Morant shouldn't get in none of the trouble he's getting. He deserved all of the shits.
Mm-hmm.
He deserved all of the shits because your ass shouldn't have been in the club with the pistol in the first place. Second of all, you shouldn't have been flashing that motherfucker in the club on your IG, nigga. What the fuck is that?
Hey, what was it? Hey, what was he doing?
Yeah, on his IG. You get ready to giddy up your motherfucking ass to jail, nigga. You finna gritty to jail, nigga.
Hey, I hope you got a spot in that cell where you can gritty at.
Man, look, I tell you what you don't have in that cell is a motherfucking rim. Nigga. You ain't got no rim and no ball.
You ain't seen it. You seen the memes. I know you did. Everybody playing ball with Ja Morant in jail.
Man, come on, man. Them that ain't real.
They got them crates up in there, bro. They good.
Trust me, that ain't real, dog. When you get up in jail, nigga, you in that cell, you in that room, ain't no balling, nigga. You can watch it. You be in there talking about, yeah, man, I remember shit. We was playing, yeah. But and playing, no, dog. I ain't condoning none of that.
You gonna be hoping your days. You gonna hope your days go like this.
You better pray they go like that. See, you better pray because they don't go that damn fast. I swear to God, they don't. They take forever.
So don't.
I've been in jail. I tell you right now, Ja, them days take forever. So look, I don't condone none of that. I don't feel like it was right for Stephen A. Smith and anybody else that feel like they should go off on his daddy and say, you need to be a daddy and not his friend, woo-woo, because we don't know that situation. You don't know. Ja Morant is, man, your son. Like I say, I got to go back to the point that Stephen A. obviously doesn't have any sons. Because all of us that have sons, there comes a point in time, no matter how much you in this life, when you say, boy, what the fuck was you thinking? I was not raised you like that.
That part.
How many times have you told Cap Jr.? Hey. You know how many times Prince James, the Prince, the next Pharaoh, boy, what the fuck was you thinking?
I tell him all the time, like, yo, man, this ain't the game we need to play. That's not what I've never raised you to do that. Like, I've never showed you to do that. I've never told you to do that. I've never raised you to be that way. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is you? So for us to sit there and try to judge his dad, like, oh, you need to stop trying to be his friend. He shouldn't have did that because you. No, Stephen. Stephen. Let me break something down to you. When you're a dad, you're there. You guided him. It was his dad that got him to the NBA. It was his dad that helped guide him. To the NBA. It was his dad that helped guide him and put him in the position to be able to succeed. Because if you know his story, then you would know. You wouldn't be saying what you're saying if you know the story for real. If
It
you
was
supposed
his
to be
dad
what
that
you
put
is,
him
then
in
you
that
would know.
position.
Yeah.
So to think that his dad would try to blow all of that by being a friend instead of a parent,
Facts.
that makes no sense, Stephen A. Why would he fuck up his bag? Even if he was just in it for the bag, why would he allow the bag to get fucked up? Makes no sense, Stephen A. So do me a favor. Next time, think about your words before you do that shit. Take your time and think about what the hell you saying. Don't get on the dad. Help the dad and get on Ja. Because I'm pretty sure his dad has been snapping on his ass.
And then do this to your thoughts. If you feel like that they're gonna start some trauma.
Yo, like always, Cap, it's been great. It's been one. Catching up with you, like always, big dog. Going over these sports, man. You know, gotta tell you, bro, the pleasure's been all mine.
Hey, likewise, brother. I ain't gonna let you take that pleasure without me, sharing the same gratitude with you. Man, shout out to the watchers. Shout out to the community. Shout out to the family, because that's what y'all is to us now. Shout out to the whole 3T family. Shout out to the Good Synergy family. Shout out to everybody that talked to us in the chat tonight. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all endeavors. Shout out to y'all channel. Shout out to whatever's going on, man. With that being said, it's your boy CTG, Captain Great. Only one of them. Shout out to the King James, the Pharaoh. It's only one of them. You hear me? Throw the towel solid way. And please, when you come out to the anywhere, your court, your squared circle, when you come out to the baseball diamond, when you come out to the football field, when you come out to anything, man, please don't be a victim. Make sure you're ready at all times.
Protect yourself at all times.
And we don't got to do what, King James?
Throw the towel in on your motherfucking ass.
Yes, sir, man. We out.
Later.